loud and fun, and yes, I miss it, and yes, I don't, kind of that thing. But what came up was the one Thanksgiving or Christmas. I think it was Thanksgiving. It might have been Christmas, but I don't remember for sure. That Doug tried to cut himself in half with a chainsaw. He was out in the garage building a doghouse for whatever stray dog he had brought home, and somehow caught his hoodie on the chainsaw. I don't know why he was using a chainsaw to build a doghouse. This was Doug. Come on, if you know Doug. This was 18-year-old Doug. So, and then in that story, that memory came through, then right on the tail end of that came a right time, same house. Um, James would have been about 10, and he tried to decapitate himself in the bathroom window. Not intentionally, obviously, but the bathroom window didn't stay, and it was an old, over 100-year-old house. So heavy, old window frames, and we always had to put something in that window to keep it up. Well, he had shoved the window up and stuck his head out because his older brothers and whoever was out on the balcony. It was a flat roof that they used like a balcony, and they had the bedrooms on either side of the bathroom, and they have these long, huge old windows, and they would just use them like doorways. They would crawl out their windows and hang out on the flat roof. Well, the little kids were not allowed to be out there because it wasn't safe. There was no railing, there was no balcony. So he had stuck his head out the bathroom window to see what the older kids were doing, and the window fell on the back of his neck. Terrified me, how badly that could have damaged him or killed him. And so those two thoughts came through like one right after another, and it's like, then the gratitude of I had them for another 18 and 19 years before, I could have lost them both in those moments, and I didn't. I had another 18 years with Doug and 19 years with James, and just the gratitude of those years, that time, and the memories that I got to build over another almost 2 decades, and the fact that they are still with me, and they're my biggest cheerleaders and my biggest guides and my biggest truth tellers, and just letting that sadness move through, because it wasn't very long.